About to have Claire Carreras of White Rhino Handbags join us. Thank you for jumping on this stream. We're super excited to, just up level everything about our production, including our virtual studio. I'm so excited to, invite Claire, a designer, on to the show to talk about, what she's up to and how she's, one of the dopest women in the industry. And also talk to her about Dolly. We're going to design with her tonight. As you guys know, Dolly is an image generator that we are currently obsessed with. If you give it your words, an AI engine generates a picture. Oh my God!
Do we have success? Are we success?
Are we good? Tanis, are we good? We gotta hold on.
We got it. We got it.
Hold on.
This graphic. Oh, that is so cool.
I can hear her. Yes, I can.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
What is this? Ooh, what is going on? It looks like a trippy McTripperson back there.
Oh, back here?
I wonder what you see, because I'm seeing some crazy stuff on my end. We have a studio setup I'm sitting in a green room right now. This is our virtual studio. And so I'm sorry, you are part of one of the early days of the virtual studio. So, but I am so excited to have you on, Claire. Like, how the hell are you doing?
Oh my God, where did you find that picture of me? Holy, somebody was creeping on the internet. Holy moly. Wow.
I creep, okay? You know I'm a creep, all right? So this is, behind me. I just picked three pictures that I liked. Awesome. Or, two pictures from the internet.
Yeah, this looks great, Liz. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, Tanis, can we turn the volume up just a little bit? Awesome. Sorry, I need you to be up. But yeah, thank you. So everything that you're looking at right now is generated in Unreal Engine, and Tanis and I designed this. Like, this is our freaking studio that we were like, it was like playing a video game.
Yeah.
We're like, what do we want the studio to look like? And it's just like, I don't know, a cactus? I'd like a cactus. So anyway, this is the result. But I'm so fucking excited to have you on, my sister. White Rhino bags, finally unfeminized, because we tried to do this before and it didn't work out. But tonight, the gods are smiling upon us.
Tonight is the night. We almost had another little oops there with my technology is something, but we're here, we're live, we're loving every minute of it.
That's right. So just to remind the audience, Claire Carreras is a designer. She is a sustainable designer who uses sustainable fabrics and creates pieces that are timeless so that you can keep them and use them season after season. And they wear so well. Everything you do, Claire, I'm a fan of. And I was blessed to have you design our looks, Patrick and my look, for the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup this year. Okay? Oh my God. And I should have put that on the board. I missed that opportunity.
Dream event. One of the best times ever. And honestly, putting those outfits together was just like such a dream project for me. So thank you again. And yeah, amazing.
Oh my God. So let's start there. Talk to me. Do you remember what it was like designing those looks for the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup with Patrick and I?
It was pretty crazy. I remember my schedule at that time was pretty insane. And I remember sitting down and looking at, I had a few sketches and a few ideas and then just being like, oh my God, like what I don't have time to do this. I'm not going to be able to like bring my A game. I don't have like good enough ideas. You know, when you get like that kind of like imposter syndrome thing where you know you can do it and you know you want to do it and you know you have all of the stuff, but you just start getting in your head and you start coming up with reasons why it's not going to work out and
Yeah.
like, oh, they're going to be, you know, all this kind of stuff. And I started to fall apart and I was like, nope, no, no, we're not doing this. This is literally a dream project for me. This is what I want, and I've got it. So now I'm going to do it, and it's going to be great. And it came together. It was awesome. You were so fantastic. I remember when I was showing you like my sketches and my ideas, and in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to think like this is crazy, or I'm like way off base. But you were so open and just so interested in seeing what I would come up with, just kind of left to my own devices. And thank you so much for that because as a designer, we don't always get all that free reign. And it just really opened up a lot inside of me. And I appreciate it.
Wow. God, that really touched me. Thank you for that. Thank you so much because that you get me, man. You understand me. When I told you that, I could see in your face. You're like, good, okay. And you asked me those kind of seminal questions, right? Because you wanted me to be comfortable. But once
Yeah.
we were done with that, you were like, all right, I'll let you know. And it was just really that was freedom for me because you are an artist. I've seen your work. I love your bags. They're beautiful. I met you through Instagram and met your stuff at Cannerock last year. And,
Mhm.
girl, I see you and I'm like, holy shit, if you want to do something, yeah, please put something on this bag of bones, baby. Do it. I want Claire Carreras on me. And, you did Patrick's looks too. And that was just fucking
Yeah.
awesome
Doing
because,
like a couple
he's
for
a
a
fancy
certain
man.
contract. Totally. Oh, totally. And like when I design, I'm always trying to be really mindful, not only about, the materials that I'm using and the statement that I'm making with, the raw materials, but also like the end user in mind. Like, is this going to be something that's comfortable for that person to wear? Are they going to enjoy the experience of putting this on and then walking around? Is it making the right statement for them? These
Right.
are all things that are really important. And I feel like in fashion, sometimes that gets lost. And I feel like a lot of like, regular people like you and I, sometimes we get this disconnect between fashion and wearability where if something is so luxurious and so designer, it's something that's unattainable or too expensive or something that's, not going to feel comfortable and
Yeah.
practical. And I want to say like, no, that doesn't have to be the case at all. In fact, good fashion, luxury fashion should be an extension of who you are on the inside and should feel comfortable for you in that second nature kind of way, right? So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Amen. Oh, I love that. I love how you put that because, I sometimes I question is it, just kind of this consumerism and this answer to wanting to feel good by buying something to put on my body or is it something that I'm inspired by and I want to put on my body because it's art and it's cool and it's dope. It's all the things that you want, with fashion. And all that is to feel something, I think. Um,
Exactly. Yeah, fashion is to feel. You're totally right. That is like
yeah,
bang on. And like to look great is great. And to feel great is even better. And to be able to do them both at the same time, well then girl, we won. You know what I'm saying?
that is it. That is it. And, I have to tell you too, it was so fucking awesome not to have to think about what I was going to wear.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we're starting this process, this design process early this year because I definitely don't want to think about what I'm going to wear because I just want to like party into it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
party season. It's
Totally.
December. It starts at
Oh,
the Taste of
totally.
Texas Hemp Cup for us.
Oh my gosh. And it's so funny here, like just in America, because I'm from Canada and we have our Thanksgiving on a different day than y'all have it here. So I
That's
remember
right.
last year, it's like Thanksgiving and Boxing Day and Christmas, and it's all so jam packed together here. And I was like, whoa, like party season extra. There's no break in between there. It just goes right into the new year. So
That's
I'm
right.
ready for this time. I am ready for this time.
That's right. That's right. I feel like this year we're finally kind of out of the hole, maybe collectively. Like, all right, we don't feel like we're trying to pull ourselves up so much so we feel safe enough, far enough away from the pandemic and um, understanding enough. I think the scary thing was the confusion and all that jazz, but now I feel like we maybe collectively have a handle on it. So the party season is going to be like more natural and comfortable this year, you
Yeah,
know?
everybody's kind of back
I don't
into
know.
the vibe. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat last year because last year was just like epic. But with season two, like you've done it a bunch of times. Like I believe you were telling me that you have some really great help this time around, and you can kind of be a little bit more free to do what you and Patrick do best, and that's just going to open
Yes.
up a whole new world of stuff. Like I'm so excited.
Oh God, me too. Me too. My sister, me too. Because all that means is like more just awesome experiences for the people, our guests, the people who show up. Because that's what it's really all about. It was so great to see you at Canna Rock this weekend. You and Ethan, oh my God. I love that time that we had together. And that's what it's about. That's how I think change is really affected when you connect, human to human. And then we have social media, thank God, that keeps us like connected on a regular basis so that when we get together, we're not having to like catch each other up so much. But yeah, like it's all about that community, real life for us at least. And Taste of Texas Hemp Cup for us is just a culmination of all of it. And this year, there's just exciting stuff happening. And girl, you are going to be, it's going to be the White Rhino bags. What did you wear to the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup fashion
Yes.
booth?
Oh my gosh. Yes, please. For anybody that wasn't there last year, the fashion, the looks, girl, like that whole entire day was just serving looks on looks on looks. I don't know what it
Oh,
is about all y'all hemp people, but you guys have some serious style. It was so fun to just people watch, and so
yes.
many of those people are people that I only get to see like once or twice a year, and to have everyone together like that is just. I mean, whew, look at me. I'm having all kinds of feelings over here about
I
it.
love it. I love it. You have to have them because that's the whole point of it, right? Community, that vibe,
Yeah.
tapping into that and then like letting that drive you and inspire you. And it doesn't, there's all sorts of hemp people, right? And they're all fun to watch and hang out with. And that's like the thing. And the reason for Taste of Texas Hemp Cup. But we'll definitely talk about, our looks at a later date as we just kind of like let it percolate because I feel like we need to get through our summer 2022 drip party before we
Yeah.
can start talking about Taste of Texas Hemp Cup,
Yeah, we gotta let the seasons change a
right?
little bit. Yeah, let it percolate for sure.
We got to let it percolate. But I'm just excited about our pool party on Saturday,
Oh
next
my
Saturday.
God. Okay. Is it Saturday or is it Sunday? I actually should
Dude,
check
I
it.
don't know, but I'm in. We're in. And when I told Patrick, he was like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah." And it
Yeah.
was like explicit that we can't talk about work.
Yes, yes, that is the goal. And like if we can just take a second to reel it in and just talk about, you know, self-care and change and like being effective in your day to day without burning out and having those days where it's like, okay, this is a day for me to do my favorite things with my favorite people and not have it be about work in any way, unless I wanted to, having that off switch, man, I take that for granted because I don't really do that enough for myself. And I can
Mm,
definitely feel when it starts to like, stifle me in a weird way where I'm like so overwhelmed with like work, 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 work
yeah.
that all of a sudden, it loses its fun. I start to lose like the passion a little bit. And like, that's the last thing I would want. But yeah, pool party.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to stop and drop and have a little pool party. And we got a
That's right.
table. We got,
It's not a work party, it's a twerk party.
it's a
Okay?
twerk party. It sure is. I mean, from the flyer, looks like it's a whole lot of butts and
I'm ready.
a lot
I'm
of table
ready, but
service.
I feel like we have to hold each other accountable for the no work thing. Okay,
Yes,
we might
I
even
will
need fake
definitely need a
names for you.
chaperone.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Well, we can be
Because
wisdom.
I know you and you know me, and we're so similar because we were born 7 days apart, so no big deal.
Yes, I know. Oh, so good. So
No big deal.
good. Oh my
No big
gosh.
deal. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm really excited about that. But okay, here's the thing I've been thinking about all day.
Ooh,
Remember at Canna Rock, I told you about this amazing software that we have been playing around with. We being the feminized freaking production squad of Liz Grau
yeah.
and Tanis Ray. Tanis is beta access to this software called Dolly, right? It's an image. So you give it your words and it
Mhm.
generates an image for you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I was telling you about it, and it like occurred to me that I would love nothing more than to design something with you, like an actual designer.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh. And I looked up their software, like they have like a pitch video and stuff, and I was like, this is really flipping cool. Like not
Yeah.
only like in like simple ways of like, what kind of fun things can we create, but also just in terms of like AI development and like, real machine learning versus it like, spitting out words that are similar and stuff. Like there's really a lot there that's really interesting to me.
Yeah, it is incredibly interesting. Can you give me 1 second? I think I want my headphones.
Okay.
Tanis, I think I want my headphones. Even though it may look bad. We need to this is like Dolly. So
Should I put mine on too, just to be
sorry, I'm so
part
sorry.
of the crowd?
Yeah, well it's all we've got a lot of the sound is coming from the TV monitor. Thank you so much.
Mm,
Awesome.
there we
Yay.
go.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure I can hear Claire in them. Oh, thank you so much.
Man, your set looks amazing. I'm still so blown away. You and Tennis are crushing it. It's so cool.
Thank you. Oh my God. We're so proud of it. We have been working so hard. Um, and it's all because it's just like, it's the future. When you know it exists, you have to do it. And even though sometimes, we've been dialing it in, and figuring it out and making it look better and better and better every time. And it's like, well, when you first start out, it's not going to look the best. And as like artists and creators. But yeah, I love it. I'm just so happy with it. I couldn't be like happier. We're just, but yeah, we're trying to figure out how everything kind of like plays together and how we can make it the best possible production. And I wish that I could be like the type of person that just kind of listens, but doesn't really like key in. But I listen. And I'm like, no, I have to hear what you say. And I need to like really hear your reaction. So luckily we have a big, this will be a big chunk that we just cut out. It's, yeah, sometimes you do.
Are you hearing her?
I'm not hearing her in these.
Yeah, you're hearing.
No.
Alright, that's not gonna work. We can't do it this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because then it can't hear it.
Okay, okay, no. I want to be able to hear it. And so, yeah, I guess we'll just have to turn on, is the sound as loud as it can be on the TV?
Yeah, it's because we're hearing it in the microphone. There's bad echo.
Oh, no. Okay.
We're having to do it on the fly.
Yep. All right, we're figuring it out. Good. This is great. No, this is great. This is amazing. Yeah, we are just trying to get it so dialed in that sometimes you're like, you know what? Let's fucking put that on pause and keep the show going. So that's what we're doing. And
Mm,
okay, so we're talking about Dolly Engine, this engine that we're so excited about, and I'm excited to create something with you. So yeah, you were saying that you were reading about it, and it's not just like, it's a lot more complex than people think.
Yeah.
It's literally generating like original art and art, images
Yeah.
based on AI and how it just like scours the web for inspiration and tweaks like one thing and it's a new thing and it's just crazy to me like how much you can create on it. So what should we create? um
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I would really love to see a nardwar. Like, how do you call those? The narwhal? A narwhal playing basketball.
a narwhal playing basketball.
I
Okay.
watched a documentary last night about basketball and it's just on my mind. I don't know.
Okay, a narwhal playing basketball. But where is he? Where is he or she?
Oh, the deep ocean.
In
Deep ocean.
in the deep ocean. Okay. And what kind of style is it in your head? Is it like realistic or what is it? How does it really look in your head?
Like hyper realistic.
Hyper realistic, like in a hyper realistic style.
Mm.
Yeah, a narwhal playing basketball in the deep ocean in a hyper realistic style.
All right, let's
This is
see.
our this is not our first creation, but this is our first digital creation together, and I'm very excited to see.
This is so
Yeah,
crazy. I think
let's
we
do
got
it.
the
Oh my god.
oh, slowly. Oh, slowly. Oh, slowly. How cool is this?
It's generating, it's thinking hard. That means it's a
Real
good
hard,
one.
yeah. We gave it a good one. Oh, I love that.
That's
Oh.
like so cute. Okay, we need to like because they all kind of look the same is my first.
And it gives you options. That is far out.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I like this one with the net in the background. Yeah, that's
Oh,
peace.
that's cool. Okay, the net in the background. That's dope. What about the yeah? Let's see the second one.
It's
And
like a little less realism for me.
he's got three fins.
Yeah, it's not quite like this. It's like kind of dolphiny. It's
Yeah, that's real
closer.
dolphiny. Okay.
Which one's your favorite?
Okay. I mean, I definitely think that number four is the winner. Four is the favorite.
I'm like, what do narwhals look like? Do they have a fin on their
I mean, I don't think. What is up with the bill? Like, it looks like there's like a bill.
back? Yeah,
I don't
it's like they
know.
want it to be a dolphin, but that's okay. I'm okay with that.
It's kind of like it's trippy enough to make me want to do a dab.
Yeah.
So
Gotta get into this basketball game here real quick. Have a little dab.
I gotta get into this basketball game.
Oh man. Oh, I'm so glad I ran into you again, Ross. How
Oh my god, I am
fantastic is
so
that?
glad. I'm sorry, I just totally cut you off. Please,
No, you're good. You're
you're my
good.
guest. I'm
Yeah, but,
sorry.
yeah.
But yeah, so we were talking, okay, during the end of the day
Mhm.
about being in a place in life that's kind of like not a pivot point, but like you've springboarded and you're flying out there and you're wondering which direction you're gonna fly,
Yes,
right?
yes. Like, yeah, and thank you so much for hearing me too. I feel like, like I hadn't seen you in so long and I was just kinda like blah blah in life and so just thank you for just being present and for hearing me out there. But yeah, I'm in
Absolutely.
like a funky little transitional spot and kicking it back to when we first started talking here and I'm really trying to be so mindful about taking time for myself to make sure that I'm not burning myself out and that I'm not taking my own light away because I feel like over these last couple of years I've definitely done that to myself and I was doing it in a way that I thought I was bettering myself or I thought if I just work harder, if I just work more, if I just and I was spinning my wheels, and at the end I realized, well, I'm not actually any more productive. I'm definitely not any more happy. So there's something that needs to change there, and so I dialed everything back, and I kind of had this moment with myself, like like, what do you really want, Claire? Like, what do you really want to do? What are the things that actually truly make you happy when you're doing them? And what are some of the things that you do because people want you to do them, but maybe they don't really bring anything to your soul, like yourself, and kind of just learning more about myself and who I am now today in 2022, and trying to figure out what the next thing is going to be and what it's going to look like for me. And it's kind of scary. Like, I'm not going to lie, it's like a weird place to be in. I'm always that girl that has like a plan A, a plan B, a plan C in case plan A, but also like, version 1 and version 2. And I'm just like, okay, I gotta
Yeah.
stop. It's not helping me. It's giving me so much anxiety. And
Yeah.
if 2020 taught us anything, it's this shit can just fucking go crazy, and you can't always have a plan. So
No.
enjoy the moment, right? So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
where I'm at, just trying to figure out what's going to be next for me as a creative, as a worker, as somebody who needs to generate an income for themselves, but also be true to myself and be fulfilled, maybe in some ways that I haven't really been before.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. That's great. That's great that you're there, in your life. You're able to really just step back and, look at your body of work and how you've created that, and think about what it's been worth to you, and
Right.
why. There's definitely a value in being able to pay your bills, no doubt.
Mhm.
But,
Mhm.
there's also value in really giving yourself time, I think, to unfold. And I'm not going to be the Libra know-it-all, but I do have a tattoo of a Libra sign on my ass. So, and that is true. So I will say this: we are late bloomers, baby. We are
Mm.
late bloomers. We are early achievers and ambitious motherfuckers, but late bloomers. And it feels like to me that you're at that point that you're able to see what you've created, with your life and what you're capable of, and just take, just step back a little bit and just be
It's pretty
patient with
solid.
yourself, you know? Do what makes you happy, period. End of story. You're never going to fail. You're not somebody who is not going to do awesome things every day of your life. Every day. Think about it. If you were just left to your own devices, you would still fucking create beautiful things, and talk to crazy chicks like me and have fun projects and stuff.
Yeah. No, that's
So
very true. That definitely resonates.
you're
I
doing
don't have
it.
to. Yeah, and it just comes from within me. And you're right. I do need to acknowledge that a little bit more instead of always trying to like make something happen. It's like things are happening because I'm happening and you're happening and life is happening. There's no, you
Yeah.
don't have to force it so hard, Claire. Calm down. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. But I feel like, especially as women, entrepreneurs, people who are like really, really like go out there and get your bag and get your day. Sometimes we don't really stop and talk about being in a
Right.
transition phase, or not being sure what your next
Right.
move is, or, things changing around you. I don't know, being vulnerable a lot of the time people equate to being like weak, or it's like a weakness. And we know that's not true, right? So
Yeah.
why not acknowledge being in this transitional period and not see it as a bad thing, but as a really exciting thing where, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see what I discover about myself and about the future. And I just let it be and let it come to me and have it be an exciting journey rather than a like, oh, like I don't know. So
I
yeah.
do. I do. I do. I do. And it's beautiful to hear out loud. Okay.
Mm.
It really is. And it feels really good. And I'm really happy for you that you are in this place.
Mhm.
And just, this is it's, a fun, creative time because it doesn't feel like you're weighed down by, anxieties of like not knowing. You're just ready because it's
Mhm.
happening. You're making it happen.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. So, I'm excited to work with you more, like on styling perspective. You know, it's just something that we're gonna be doing more of this, and I can't be. I need stuff. Okay, I need help, and
I got you. I got you.
I love you. You're incredible, and you just know me. And I'm so excited for the Taste of Texas Hemp Cup because I'm really feeling a whole like a pantsuit, but like with bell bottoms, but like vegan leather jacket and pants.
Gosh, oh, I mean, we could get crazy with the cheese whiz on that. That could be linings and pockets and like, ooh, welted pockets. Oh my God, welted pockets.
I'm just,
Yes.
putting it out there because the award show, I mean, I do have my beautiful white dress that maybe we add to, I don't know. But I am just visualizing that. And you are the
Right.
best for pants, and you're the best for everything.
Oh,
And another harness. That harness is very hot. I love you.
thanks.
There's like this edge. I mean, of course. I mean, I don't know if you saw your rocker pick.
Yeah, there's a whole nother side to me. I try to have like, be in unison, but I'm very yin and yang, and it's all in there, but yeah, a little edge, kind of like my signature thing. Everything can be sweet and soft and everything, but a little edge, gotta have it.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm excited
Nailed it.
to see
Fucking
what
nailed
these
it.
um yeah, wheels are turning.
Okay, so before we wrap things up, I have to ask you again the same three questions that we talked about in the first podcast, and I will never forget one of your answers. But the audio was so
I
bad for that
don't even know if
podcast.
I remember. Okay.
Okay, good. I hope you don't remember because I want it to be like authentic. But first question is, tell me who is in your dream smoke circle? Three people, dead or alive, or fictitious as well. Harry Potter. That's fine.
People. Oh my gosh, just three? Okay.
Yeah, just three.
Hmm. I would love to smoke with my dad, even though that's never gonna be a thing. Not because he's deceased, just because, you know.
Yes.
um, I think it would be hella cool to smoke one with Janice. Either Janice or Aretha Franklin. I think that would be really cool.
Yes.
Yeah, any of my old like jazzy ladies, that would be really, really, really cool. Um, think of a third here. Give me one of the Kennedys. I feel like that would be like a really interesting conversation.
Wait. Wait. Who?
One of the Kennedys, one of the deceased Kennedys, one of the brothers. That would be something.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Very,
In the
very cool.
first time I asked you, you said Tracy Chapman,
Oh, Tracy. Oh yes,
right?
Tracy.
So
Is
she's in
so
it
good.
automatically because you already said so. So because it's our fantasy, we're gonna let her in too.
All right, I'll
Um,
take
yeah. So we're building a little wall of fame here at the virtual studio, the Smoke Circle Wall of Fame.
it. Ooh,
So
love that.
you'll look. I'll take you on a tour when it's complete in Unreal Engine. But okay, second question is, what other woman in cannabis or, alternative wellness, sustainability is really killing it right now? Is really inspiring you right
Well, I have to shout out my girl Anita CBD Genie. She has just been just a phenomenal support and a friend to me ever since the first day I ever met her. And we've kept in contact, and and we talk a lot. It's kind of like you and me, where we can talk about real life stuff as well as, our dreams and our goals and all the projects that we're working on. But she's a real friend, and there's a real, just, I don't know, like a love and a mutual, like we just both want each other to succeed so genuinely, and it's so nice to have people like that in your corner. And she's just so inspiring, and she's so, well lived, and she just has such tremendous perspective on life. I really appreciate her, and I think she's crushing it. A1.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Great shout out. Okay. Third question is, what advice do you have for 13-year-old Claire?
Ooh, 13-year-old Claire. My advice to me then, well, I would not have listened to myself, that's for sure. But um,
That's some insight.
yeah,
I
I was
love
a
it.
nightmare. But I guess just to be okay with asking for help, and to be okay with needing help and asking for help, and not feeling like I needed to do everything on my own, and that I needed to do everything the hard way, and that I couldn't ever trust anyone. I wish I could have kind of, gone back in time and shook myself and said, hey, like you don't have to have this much of a wall up, because you
Yeah.
can't even get air, you can't even get water, you can't,
Yeah.
you blocked it all off. You're gonna die in here alone. You need to ask for help sometimes when you need it. That's probably what I would say.
Oh, that's great advice. That's great advice. Well, I'm glad that you are now, it feels like you're, at least for me, from, the perspective of your friend, I feel like that you do, that you are letting that in. And, I can't wait to hang with you more, and I can't wait to create with you more. I mean, the narwhal is just the beginning, okay?
Yeah.
Wait, which before we go though, which narwhal was your favorite? You have to pick the winner
Mm.
because that's gonna go on the wall of fame.
Oh
Okay.
my, I don't know. It's a toss up between number 3 and 4. Actually, now that I look at it more, I think number 3 is the most realistic. And I just really like the shades of blue going on there. I think it's really pretty.
I mean, I feel like number four is like the shack of narwhals.
Yeah. Got the shack.
He's like huge. Like
Oh,
why?
he's all hulked out.
Then we got three is the Kobe.
Yeah.
Four,
Yeah.
I mean, or two, I don't know. MJ with the three fins because he's like magic. No, no,
Look
number
at
one's MJ with the like fins
mm.
spread out. Okay, pick your favorite. Which one's your favorite?
Number 3 for me. Yep.
Which
Good.
one?
Number 3, the one not next to
Number
Shaq. Yeah, that
three.
one. That's the one.
Kobe.
Good old Kobe for the win.
That's
Woo!
beautiful. Kobe for the win. Oh my God. I love it so much. Claire, thank you for coming on Feminized. Of
Oh,
course,
it's
you're going
been
to
a
be back
pleasure.
on. I really, I just want to, I want to keep a camera on all the fun things that we do because I feel like it's a cool story, and I feel like it'll inspire more creators to collaborate, maybe, and
Mm,
more people to think about sustainable fashion,
mhm.
and it's just fun. I love your vibe, and
Yeah.
so
Oh,
um,
always great to speak with you, always. And I love everything that you got going on. You are just
thank you.
a tremendous person to look up to and be inspired by as well, because you just you go for your dreams and you try things, and you just go. And I wish I could absorb a little more of that, and not be afraid to just go with it, and you learn as you go, and that's a beautiful part of life, right? We can't just cut to the end. That wouldn't be any fun.
Oh, oh, love you, sister. Thank you for that. All right, I will. This is mwah, love you. Love you, Claire. This is gonna come out. This is Thursday.
Thursday. Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, Thursday. Is that possible? Look. I'm asking Tanis. Yeah, cool. Well, we are going to talk about what that looks like because we're going to LA tomorrow, my sister. And
Ooh, no.
God, I can't wait until we start the styling thing. Let's start as soon as possible
Yeah.
and talk
One more
about what that
time.
looks like because it's really fun. I need cute clothes that are
Yeah.
I like stuff that's you know that's lasts and I can wear and style differently,
Mhm.
but I'm
Super
not
fun.
afraid to like rock a look for a season, in different
Yeah.
pieces.
Oh, yeah. We gotta normalize rocking a look for a whole season. I mean, that's for the sustainability, but you should love it so much that it's gonna be hard to get you out of it, right? That's how you know you did a good job.
Yes, exactly, exactly, exactly. It's like, whoa, the only reason I'm switching out my bag right now is because I want that bag for the season. It's like
I
that's
got
design, right? I think that's just really, really dope. And so I'll let you know when this is out. You'll have all the tags and stuff, social media.